Alright, hi again, welcome to part 2. I promised you in this one we'd use variables. But if you tried it at home or if you followed along, if you put in your own variables, you would have discovered that you would have come up with a pesky and illogical negative number. Why is that, you say? It's because what I showed you, sorry there, I have it crossed out. What I showed you there in the first part was slope equals a plus h minus c, because we called this c, over a plus r minus a. And that does not work. And if you've probably realized, it is because this variable here has something to do with it. So, unless you haven't figured it out already, the real formula is a plus h minus a and a plus r minus b. But you're probably asking, why is this? And that is simply because naming this variable a does not work. Why? I don't know. There's just something about it. It's one of those rules in calculus. It just never does not work that way. So, I've renamed them. Once again, this is a plus h, because it is our a plus the, oh sorry, the line should go up like that, plus the height we have from here between this point and this point. So that is a plus h right there, minus our a, which is that number which has an importance actually. Sorry if you can't see that, maybe you can't now. And now if we go to find our run, a plus r, so a plus r is our number here because it is a, meaning what used to be here, but our a, which is now here, so a, this, plus the run, minus b, which is now this. This is called b because, as I told you a couple of minutes or maybe seconds earlier ago, can never equal a. It's just a rule, because then it will not work with your formula. So, by doing that, if we go through and follow with our formula, a plus h, we gave it the variable, we gave it the value of 5, so 5 minus a, which is 3, which is logical because that is a number that is important, because there is a difference between 3 and 5 of 2. So by doing this, we realize that we do see that the height from here to here, or in other words from here to here, is 2. Alright, and continuing to follow through with our formula, a plus r minus b. A plus r, which is to find our run, is 4, minus b, which is 2. Now we go through 5 minus 3, 2 equals, so our new slope equals 1. Sorry if you can't see that there. Or the slope equals 1. And that's just using these variables. If you were to go through, you could use different variables, get different slopes. It's not always going to equal 1. It does depend. So let's see, let's call this 6. So let's change that. 6 minus 3 is 3 over 2, and you'll notice you will get a whatever. I'm not going to bother to calculate it in my head. Oh, and by the way, yes, I do realize that I spelt it slop like that in my last video. It should have an E. I'm sorry for anybody who's angry with me on YouTube. But there you have it. If it's too messy, I will write it out for you just quickly here, if that is too messy for you. So x, y, b, a plus plus R. We give this A, and this one was A plus H. Slope equals A plus H minus B over A plus R minus B. Sorry, this should be minus A. Minus A. There you go. There's your formula right there. You can use this to calculate the slope of any graph. Any graph at all. You can also go through and change the way that it goes. So if you had a slope that was, say, from here down to where this height is, that you would have to name that A plus H. And then, once again, you could go through using this formula and get your slope. Okay? Thanks. And tune in to any new videos I may post. Thanks. And see ya.